So today I was again reading Dom Enlightenment Part 10, I think, at this point, and I recorded this same video in the morning because the video got blurred. So the whole video was blurred. So I'm recording this again in the evening. I did not check the video, but anyways, apart from that, today the book is almost over. I'm almost done with the book. It is amazing, but it was a good book. Little more basic than I would have thought. It does have some amazing findings, but I do have expected more. But anyways, like 50% of the thing I knew. But anyways, it was good. So today I was mostly reading about how we can get the list of scripts from document and what are events, what can we do with events, like how to add event, how to remove event, how to initiate an event. So basically, there are three ways to add an event, which is like inline. One is node.onClick or like whatever event that has, and one is to add a listener on top of that event. So which is pretty cool. So event listener had I have used event listeners before, but it has been very blurry to me. This made it a bit more clear how events work, how event propagation works, how bubbling of event works, how to stop propagation and everything. So today I was mostly reading about like how bubbling was, right? So I always thought it was only one way, like you press a button and it goes to all the bottom element, but it's actually three parts. One is capture, one is target, and one is bubbling. So in capture phase, from the top parent node, it bubbles down to the very bottom, and then the target element uh, executes the code written in it, and then it again bubbles up back to the top, which is pretty amazing. I didn't know it happened that way. So yeah, that was amazing. Then there is a difference between E dot target and E dot current target, which was also very new to me. So E dot target is source specific, and E dot current target is at which point you're trying to get the data like that. That is the difference. And event bubbling and then prevent default behavior. So prevent default behavior is simple. It's basically you don't let the HTML element which is made do its thing. Like if it's an A tag, don't let it do it A tag thing. If it's a checkbox, then don't let it do checkbox thing. Blah blah like that. Then we can also create custom events. You have to create an event, then initialize it, then call it, and then dispatch it. So yeah, that's how that works. There is also something called event delegation, which is something I knew before, but again, reading it made it a bit more clear. So, event delegation is basically you put a listener or event on the parent, and the children's, if even if you click on the children, they get affected by it. Basically, that right. With the same event listener, so you don't have to put event listener on each child. You can just put on the parent, and the children will react accordingly, right? So yeah, that is today's learnings. Is already the book is almost over. There is this last chapter about dom.js or something like that, which I will finish quickly and then move on to something else. Probably, as I keep saying, I'll start lead code or something like that. I'll see. I'll see. I read more books. I need to understand React thoroughly. Yeah. I also want to go into JS and algorithm, but how I used to do before. But let's see. Yeah, that's for today.